Back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Lawless Alan, the driver of the number 45 auto park it, auto charge it, auto dock it, whatever. Chevrolet. There's a lot of auto parkets out there. So if you want to find out more, go on to autoparkit.com. You can learn a
Love
lot.
it. Did it better than I could.
Yeah. Well, you've been in a couple commercials with that too. So but anyway, the driver of the number 45 auto park at Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. How's it going?
It's going good. Life's going pretty good. Race season could be going better, but part of it.
Okay, so just I know I know you've had your ups and you have your downs, but overall, how has this year been for you?
I mean, I feel like me as a driver and my team has been a lot better. I've been a lot more confident, but I still have uh I've been able to identify my shortcomings a lot better, and so I can attack them more head on. But I mean, we've had speed at pretty much every track that we've gone to, but we haven't gotten a chance to show it or have been crashed by someone or had some sort of bad luck to where we didn't get the finish that was representative of our speed.
Yeah. So just kind of talk about this weekend. You're kind of in this 5 week stretch of races. You were in one in earlier on in the year, but you're gonna go to North Wilkesboro this week to run in the truck race. Did you ever think that you'd ever race at North Wilkesboro?
Not really. I mean, it's the track, I mean, was what, like pretty much abandoned up until like this past year. So I don't think anybody really thought that we were going to be going here outside of like maybe 2 years ago. So I knew that if any national series was going to go, trucks were definitely going to be it. It'll be cool to have the cup cars there too, but I mean, somebody's got to experiment with it, so might as well be us.
Yeah, of course. Also, the Cars Tour, the two Cars Tour series will be there tonight, actually tonight, and then the postponed the ASA Stars Tour, which is a brand new tour using the old ASA name, will be right after that. So it'll be a late night at North Wilkesboro, and it should be a favorable weather day out there. I know last night got rained out, but it's gonna be a lot of racing, but what have you kind of learned about that race? Because I know it's on iRacing. What's the biggest things and biggest takeaways that you've had about that place?
Just how horrendous the tire fall off is. I mean, it is horrible. And just from what I've seen, I've been to the track. I haven't gotten to drive it in person, but like you said, it's on iRacing. Um, just how surprisingly line sensitive it is, how slow we're going because of how bad it degrades the tires. Uh, I don't really know what to expect going into this weekend, so I'm not really going in with any expectations. I'm gonna prepare the best that I can. I have certain ideas of to how I think I need to approach it, but we'll have a lot of time in practice this week to kind of figure things out more, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I know last week was not the way that you wanted it to, but what was it like to run that throwback you ran there?
The throwback I thought was really, really cool. It was unfortunate how it ended, and me and Haley seem to always be like magnets towards each other. Uh, I don't. This past one feels more like a racing incident than anything intentional. So, I mean, it is what it is. It was an unfortunate way to end the race, but I mean, just getting to run Darlington at all, even if it's not going your way, is still such a fun track. My personal favorite track that we go to, and it's just a really fun track. It's a fun race with all the throwbacks. And I was glad that we were able to pay tribute to Adam Petty on, I think it was 23 years to the day of his
Yes.
death.
Yep.
So I thought it was cool that we were able to do that.
Yeah. Um, to the next couple tracks for you, of course, you got Charlotte coming up and WWT Raceway coming up as well before for a little bit of a break, and then you guys head to Nashville, and then I think Mid Ohio is coming up right after that too. What are these next couple tracks looking like for you, and with how the just how things are going, because you've been now to a lot of these places.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm looking forward to the next couple weekends. I mean, Charlotte uh last year was, I learned a lot from it. And Gateway I also learned a lot from. I felt like I had a lot. I feel like this year on intermediates I've had a lot more speed um and a lot more confidence. So I'm looking forward to going back to Charlotte with that improved confidence. Uh, and then going back to Gateway, it was lap one. We got nose damage when everybody stacked up on the start. So from there, the race was kind of over. So I felt like I had a lot more speed there than I was able to show. So I'm excited to go back and do things differently this time.
Yeah. Um, just kind of talk about like, racing, really at these at a track you haven't been to, which is obviously something that you've done a lot in the last few years. But what is North Wilkesboro going to be compared like to any of the other tracks that that have gone to for the first time?
Um, I don't think it really compares very well to any of them. Uh, I guess the closest might be IRP, but that track raced so differently to how North Wilkesboro is going to race that I don't think it compares in size, but that's pretty much it. I think that's where the similarities end. Luckily for me, it's everybody's or pretty much everybody's first time seeing that place. So it won't, I'll be at a disadvantage to the couple of guys that have been there, but it's going to be the majority of the field that hasn't been there. And with the hour of practice that we get, I think it's an hour.
Yeah.
Um, it'll be a lot of time to kind of feel things out, how the track, uh, how the track drives. But the real interesting thing is going to be how we qualify there.
Yeah. And also last thing, how are you going to manage the tire fall off? Because it's pretty, because I know it's going to be really interesting to see how that goes.
The best I can. So
I think that,
I don't have any sort of strategy other than try not to burn them off.
yeah. All right. Well, Lawless Alan, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck this weekend at North Wilkesboro.
Thank you.